now you die. You feel lucky. Hey, kid. You said I needed to be part of something. Well, here I am. Come on, you apes. You want to live forever?
What do you need from me? Gotta go. No time for chit-chat.
So, what would you like?
Fine. Show me what you got.
Hey.
So, you've come back for one last tryout, eh, star player? You want to come and beat me, you'd better hurry your ass up. I've got a special serum ready to be delivered to the fort's air circulation system that will wipe out all mutants that come in contact with the mist. That includes you and mercenary Barbie. When you meet that bugbear piece of work, you give him a real sweet kick in the teeth for me. Tell him his rent is up.
No survivors.
Okay, that wasn't as bad as the vault.
Watch out!
Target locked!
Hello.
Stop where you are, human. Don't come any... Wait.
What is that scent you carry? Is it really you? It cannot be. How fortuitous. My lost child has returned in our hour of need. The slayer of the master, the echo of ages. I could hardly believe my eyes. But then again, only you could slay so many of my new generation of super mutants. Only the lost one could be so superior. No, but I remember your face so clearly. I released 4 candidates into the Wasteland tribes as infants. Only one remains. Have you ever wondered why, when your friends die, you alone walk away? Why you can absorb a clip of bullets and just shrug it off? No, Lost One. You are my creation. A mutant bred for your superior traits. A clone of the Master's Killer from Vault 13. Yes, Lost One. You are a clone of the Vault Dweller. The one who came and sundered the sacred unity so many decades ago. They walked away from the cathedral, left it in flames, left me for dead. But their blood was rich on the ground, so I collected it. I was only a lowly Nightkin then, but the Enclave offered me a chance to rise above my station and reclaim their work at Mariposa. I took their failing second generation of mutants and rescued them here to Fort Daggerpoint. That is where I discovered this place and merged my body with the FEV. I then began to experiment on the DNA I collected. I could not find the right strain in the sample I gathered, so I created 4 variations. You are the strongest one of them. The right one. Indeed. Has it not worked? Are you not the same as the one who killed the Master? I left your batch among the Vault Exiles so they would adopt you as their own kin. That was my plan, to replicate your original upbringing. You grew up in the Vault just as the First did. You were sent on a journey beyond its walls. You are the same. You share the same life, the same traits, and now you are here. I may rejoice in taking that human weakness away from you, and finally restore my master's glorious plans for unity. Yes, of course. Your tribe lived near Fort Daggerpoint. They were Vault 18 exiles, perfect examples of prime normals, untainted by the mutant FEV or radiation of the wastes. I took your birthing unit from their stock, created 4 variations of the Vault Dweller found in the blood, then returned her to the Orion tribe. I replicated the experiment with 6 other tribes, then stole away their prime normals for my army. I knew the Wasteland Scouts wouldn't dare leave so many children unattended. They would adopt you and take you into their home. And now, here you are, a perfect clone of the original, with a few slight genetic modifications. The same FEV-enhanced parasite within the Enclave Commandos operates within you, granting you these healing powers you so enjoy. I discovered the original form of Project Brazil in Fort Daggerpoint's laboratory. I used FEV to imbue its traits with your genetic code. You are one with it, born with it, one final step away from glorious unity. All you require is a dip in the vats, and your body will become the womb from which a truly superior race shall be born. The parasite will protect you during this transformation, unlike the horrors that this beta version so often spawns. The Enclave can't control me. They are merely my pawns. They believe that I am docile and complacent, but they do not rule me. They do not rule the Horde. I had a plan set in motion many years ago just for this moment. In you. Now that you have returned to me, I will take you into the sacred unity, and all will be restored. The Enclave are perfect examples of prime normals. They are becoming so rare these days. I will capture them and turn them into another generation of super mutants. A generation which can breed prodigiously. Then we shall rule the wastelands forever. Glorious. Then so be it. You may resist the truth of your birth, but you will not resist your destiny. I will transform you, and the parasite shall bend your will to mine. Desperate? No. Only in a hurry. The wasteland has had 200 years to seep into the human genome. No one is free from contamination. The Enclave and their control vaults are the last chance to create a third generation of super mutant. One that overcomes the reproduction problem. The Project Brazil parasite that resides within you is the tool I need to overcome the FEV's sterilizing effects. Once your body has merged with the Unity, we shall rule them all. So you would seem to believe. They infiltrated your vault, and yet you are here. The Raiders or the NCR could have killed you, but your character ultimately allowed you to survive. Their weakness is arrogance. I will exploit that arrogance to my advantage. You are right. Their missile is preparing to deliver my vengeance to the NCR. But they may begin their subterfuge at any moment thereafter. I will accompany you to deal with these Enclave, my child. Together we will wreak vengeance on our enemies, and then we will discuss your future.
No. That's not true. I'm not some fucking mutant experiment gone wrong. Ugh.
Lead me to the Enclave, Lost One. You and I will deal with them, then turn our attention to your future. Have a nice day.
Don't expect me to carry your junk. Yeah? Bye. Fine, fine. Show me what you got. So that's it then. All this time, I'm a mutant freak just like you. I'm fake, barely human. Just a little embryo in a test tube and popped into some wasteland whore to carry. And you? You're the best of them. The only one they wanted. The Enclave invasion, the super mutants. It's all your fault. Everything is. No, it's more than that. We were supposed to be weapons. We ended up as discarded waste. I don't want to be that. I had parents. I'm a real person. Everything I ever dreamed of isn't a fucking lie. So that's it then? Just because we're built to destroy, it's all we can do? I survived those monsters in the vault for 20 years. I was broken. I was degraded. I escaped when given the chance just to get my hopes crushed and taken by raiders. I killed so many of them, but the blood isn't washing it away. Nothing can change this. I don't want to live with what I am. Where the hell are we supposed to go, Vault Dweller? Home? Back to the NCR? Back to the vault? They're all dead. There's nothing left for us but this. That freak was right. We're stuck like this. We were never anything different. It's over. Fine then. We'll go. We'll go save the damn world. It's not like you're capable of anything else. It's what you are. It's what you've always been.
Have a nice day.
This is the place. Get ready for anything. I'm a human, but with an FEV-enhanced parasite in my body that makes me immune to radiation and disease. Basically, I'm a super mutant, just a little more compact. Just like you. Didn't you listen to what the Father had to say? He created you, cloned you. When the super mutant army found this place, they studied the parasite stored here and used it to create you, a clone of their oldest enemy. Skeletal protrusions. The Project Brazil parasite uses my body like a vehicle. Most of the time, it's happy to just heal my injuries and keep me healthy. But it has a mind of its own. I took a bit of a beating on my way in here, and now it's protecting its host. The spikes are just the first phase. The real monster will take over in a few minutes. After that, I intend on using its rampage to kill anyone stopping me. I'll do my best. We're not so different, you and I. I was supposed to live in Vault 18 too, but I got locked out the day the bombs fell. My father and I made it as far as I-15 when we got in a car wreck. That's when the nukes hit. We walked our way to Vault 18, but the door was already shut. We made it back down the mountain to the hospital as the fallout began to rain down. Everyone died there. Everyone but me. You've grown up in the shadows of events set in motion long before you were born. Weird corporations and military experiments, nuclear wars and politics. Some gross meat machine made you its trump card in a game you only just became aware of. It happened to me too. I was a senator's daughter. You probably remember his statue in the atrium of Vault 18. That was my father, Senator Andrew Aran. His friends called him Skulls. He had an experimental program with the Enclave meant to make people immune to radiation and disease. Project Brazil. It was their Plan B. In case the vaults didn't work out, they wanted a generation of people immune to the new plague and fallout. The super mutants were bulky and sterile. We were meant to be something different. Instead of transforming our whole bodies, they just wanted one unique organ. But it wasn't complete. The war was coming. The Enclave panicked, and so did my father. So I was implanted early, before they worked out all the bugs. The parasite, it doesn't just clone damaged tissue. It replicates your whole body. The early models made a beast like the father, and the master before him. It was a kind of cancer. The one I have almost worked as expected, except that every now and again, its desire to reproduce kicks in. It turns my body into a monster. The bone blades are first, then the super mutant form kicks in. The beast eats anything it can get its claws on, then uses that protein to make its clone. After that, the clone rips its way out of my guts. It has all my thoughts and memories, my face, my attitude, and then it runs off, thinking that it's me. Not exactly. I'm not sure what the father did to you. You may not go through the same transformation I do. He wanted to dip you in the vats. I don't know if you noticed while you were busy shooting them, but the mutants have a kind of cult. They worship the FEV. They dip everything in it. You've already met them all. Bragg and Chevy are my last clones. Not always. He was me once, until they tortured him, turned his mind against itself, and wrapped it up in a cult of shame and fear. They kept him locked away in a cell on the Poseidon oil rig for a decade, trying to turn him into the best soldier he could be. Eventually, they broke him, I guess. He boxed away my voice in his head and all my memories, made up a character to live inside. He's pretending. The propaganda and military jargon, it's just another role he plays. It's why they made him an infiltration expert. He's lying. He's been lying his whole life. It's all he is now, the lie and its consequences. He'll kill his way around the globe until there's no one left to call him on it. Unless you and I put a stop to it. Some, I'm sure, but not all of them. He can tell the truth from a lie. He just chooses to keep what matters most to him close to the vest. Thank you. Lead them on until the last minute. Then, attack. The nuclear missile they're preparing to launch will destroy their bodies down to the cellular level. We have to get them positioned beneath it. Then, this will be over. No more resurrections, no more clones. You can be the last of our kind and walk away. I have to go get ready. I can't hold off my transformation much longer. I'll meet you upstairs.
Avert your eyes. I'm not in the mood to talk. Never will be again.
Hey.
I've waited an entire century for this moment.
Oh, looky here, if it isn't the little upstart from Vault 18. I've been looking forward to a second showdown with you. You killed 30 of my patriots. Their blood is on your hands. I bet you feel real proud traipsing across the wasteland. But your game is up. Now I have the home court advantage. Didn't your pappy downstairs tell you? You're just a Xerox of some dead guy he scraped off the kitchen floor. You're Project Brazil, the little parasite that could. You have the same experimental virus in your gut squirming around that we do. He installed one of the Enclave's top secret properties in you, and now the whole world is after your corpse. Impossible? Like you ain't? An out-of-shape little nerd that can't even handle a vault ball turns into Captain Cosmos in a week? I've seen your handiwork scattered all over the wasteland. You have a death toll that'd make any general proud. Too bad you were born on the wrong side of some mutant line of genetic code. You'd make a fine weapon. Unfortunately for you, that line just ran out at the receiving end of my rifle. Oh, that's real good, kid. You and your toy robot's gonna take on a veteran Enclave officer in one-on-one combat. Oh, shit.
I will have the Master's revenge. I have wasted enough time. I will have the Master's revenge. I have waited an entire century for this moment.
You have to drag Chevy's body under the jets of the missile up ahead. Hurry, before she resurrects.
Hello.
Okay, we have one last thing to take care of. Get the missile ready. When the engines ignite, it'll vaporize Bragg and Chevy, and my mission is over. It's a TAC-5 MIRV. It has 5 warheads inside, one for each FEV storage facility across America, including this one. Project Brazil will be dead, for good. And so will all the others. Time for one last pre-war history lesson, kid. Project Brazil is just the number 2 facility where FEV was stored. Project America was Mariposa Military Base, which was nuked to high hell. Project China, Project Denmark, and Project England are in the Midwest, Chicago, and Washington, D.C. We get this missile airborne, Bragg and Chevy will be vaporized, then this nightmare is over. For me, at least. I'm going to go down there and make sure they can't distract you again. You stay here and trigger the launch protocol. Do you try to convince everybody they're worth saving? You work so hard to keep everyone alive. I'm just another face in the crowd. I'm way too old for you, hun. It's touching, though, really. But the wasteland doesn't need me anymore. The NCR has its laws and regulations. Bounty hunters and vigilantes don't have a place in the New Republic. My way of life is obsolete. If I go out there, the world I fought so long to save won't recognize me. And that's fine. I'm just glad I kept it safe. Damn it, kid. Don't make this harder than it already is. I'm trying to play the hero here. I've already got so many people I love killed. It's not like I don't want to live out my life, but I can't. I don't have a life. Let me be the hero in someone else's story. Just this once. Let me be the one to watch someone I care about walk away from me. Maybe someday you'll get the chance to pay it back. Find someone out on the road, one that's not a mutant freak that eats people. I don't know where you're headed, but you're going to have a great life. One that's free of these Enclave and super mutant relics. Let that be the one good thing I leave behind. This isn't about you and me, kid. This is destiny. I have to do this, or else there won't be a world left to save. Get this missile in the air. The jets will destroy Bragg and Chevy. No more resurrections, no more clones. And my mission is complete. Goodbye. I'm glad it's going to be you.
God damn it! You punk-ass mutant bastard! You think throwing me down this hole is going to defeat me? I'm invincible, unkillable. The red, white, and blue flows through my veins. You may think you've seen the last of me stuck down this hole, but I will climb up there and kick your ass. You will never be rid of me. I will haunt your nightmares. I will fight you until America is free at last. Damn it, kid, are you listening to me? What the hell is that? You son of a bitch, don't you dare ignite that missile! No, no! Damn you, mutant bastard! Oh!
Let's get out of here. I want to burn this place to the ground and forget it ever existed.
What in the hell happened down there, Agent? The moment we put down the last mutant, the raiders turned on us. Who in the hell's side are you on? Mine or theirs? Good. What's going on with that bomb? Look here, kid. This is the last straw. I didn't betray you. I tried to convince the men at the top to back off. They weren't listening. I managed to secure you another mission to keep them off your tracks. So yes, I was going to follow their orders, but I wasn't going to turn you in. Fine. I planned on shipping you off to Camp Navarro to run another mission for me and get the NCR off your back. If that counts as betrayal in your book, so be it. Now what? Are you going to order your raiders to kill me? We're at your mercy. Congress won't look well on this, kid. They'll order your execution. You have to realize that. I sure as hell hope you're right. Otherwise, they're going to send my ass back here with artillery. What are you planning on doing with that nuclear missile the Enclave was setting up? The Enclave had more than one base? Well then, I guess we owe you a debt of gratitude, kid. Sending the Enclave totally out of California, that's brave. But I have to tell you, with DeVille gone, the mob and lawmen are turning on each other. It's looking like we're headed toward civil war. I'll head back to the hub and see to Congress's hearing on the matter. You just keep your raiders under control. Yeah. Real damn pleasure doing business with you, kid. God damn it.
お前は勝利をもたらしてくれた。私たちはデーモンと NCR をこの土地から追いやり、アンクレイブを壊滅したのだ。もちろんな友よ。いや、グロリアスリーダーというべきか。あなたはそう呼ぶにふさわしい。はい、あなたはデーモンを倒し、部族も統一し、NCR との同盟を結び、不可能だと思われたことを成し遂げました。今のところ少なくとも人民革命は問題ありません。回復に何十年もかかるでしょうが、あなたのリーダーシップで私たちは平和に暮らせます。その質問にどう答えたらいいかわからないな。今は子供と奴隷を使って戦っている状態だ。状況は厳しく見えるが、将軍たちはお前が何を求めてもついてきてくれるだろう。私たちは共にデーモンを倒し、エルスドラゴンから人々を解放し、NCR を止めた。これからもどんな脅威があろうと乗り越えられると信じている。お先にどうぞ、グロリアスリーダー。
The war for California is over. While the embers of Fort Daggerpoint still glow, the raider tribes reorganize beneath the new she warlord and her seemingly invincible right hand. Because Fort Daggerpoint was destroyed by nuclear fire and the Enclave crippled across the American wastes, the Shi Alliance is forced to retreat from NCR territory. Kiva leads her people towards Arizona in a perilous journey, finally coming to rest outside Flagstaff. There, what is left of the tribes are assimilated into Caesar's Legion, who go on to conquer 80 tribes in their drive for domination. The NCR soon faces the Shi's revenge as the Legion marches on Hoover Dam, a familiar warrior leading the charge. As for you, the Legion makes a spectacle of your wild healing powers upon discovering your capabilities, but eventually decide to retire you before you become too powerful to control. You help settle your remaining survivalists in the town of Hopeville. Not long after the town begins to prosper, the Fort Daggerpoint key you kept with you all those years triggers the self-destruct on the town's arsenal of buried nuclear weapons. Your healing powers keep you alive, but slowly begin to subside after you crawl out of the newly created divide. Haunted by your past and chased by the NCR, you take up a mission to protect your tribe by making a backroom deal with a mysterious client among the Shi banks, who recently found a coveted platinum chip among their riches. You are tasked with taking the item to New Vegas. But along the path, you find yourself driven to your knees next to a shallow grave in the desert.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do? Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.